what's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and what if I told you not just cars that he owns, cars that he has in real life, you know, I guess excluding, you know, if we count cars that he had, excluding stuff like the Supra and like the Lexus which is, I think, cars that he's had, but I did a while ago recreating Black Panther's cars in the Crew 2. That was some of the cars that he owns, from his videos at least, in the Crew 2, made and recreated one for one, mostly. They were pretty good designs, if I do say so myself. They weren't, they were terrible. That video is somewhere. You can check that video out if you really want to check it out. But today, in the Crew 2, I'm gonna pull back the curtains on something. Now, I think he's done a video on it before, but I don't think many people know about this, because it's actually pretty huge. Like, it's actually really, really sick. And I think the same thing goes for Need for Speed too, or maybe that's just the livery creator. But what if I told you there's already a car with an official Black Panther livery in the Crew 2, and that alone is just so goddamn cool. I couldn't even imagine. And today I'm going to be going into that car, you know, showing you what it is, so you boys can, I guess, make it yourself if you really want. Instead, we'll hop out of his Evo with the old purple, because he does the... I mean, it was just the color of his room at one point, right? See, yes, although the community has made liveries for me, right? This is a SidWaj livery. It's the iconic SidWaj livery that I use everywhere. This is the one that I show everywhere and use on the banners and everything. But this was a livery made by the community. It was made by Lambo Lewis, the livery designer for this, as well as a cinematic creator. You know, check him out too. But this, because of that, you know, this one is in the top 100. You know, you go to customization, you don't find this in exclusive or anything. You find it in latest, and you put on the filters. The filters will be on screen right now for this livery. As you can see, it is by Lambo Lewis, whose name is I Like Dr. Pepper, apparently. But of all the cars in the Crew 2, one of them has an official, in the game, made by Ubisoft Ivory Tower livery on it. And technically speaking, we've already gone past it, but, you know, that's an edition version of the car. Instead, the actual one that has the livery is the base version of Porsche 911 GT3 RS. I remember this car. I used to have like a Hot Wheels of this car. I remember I was like maybe like 10, and I had a little Hot Wheels of the Porsche GT3 RS. And this thing, if you go to exclusive, you may not see it until you go filters, which I guess you can't really see it right now. It's behind me. Square, filters, official, and it's not there. Okay, so these are all actual liveries that the Crew 2, you know, you could get these on any car. But then, when you scroll all the way to the end, and they're not filtered, I think you might have already seen it, you have to manually scroll all the way to the end. So there's no filters, I'm fairly certain. Not that I could find that it comes under scrolling maybe it comes under video game, I don't know. All the way to the end, you get the official Black Panther livery in the Crew 2. And also this, which is Team Spielkind Racing? Team Spielkind Racing. I don't know who that is. They probably also do YouTube, I assume, maybe? But there we go. Sweet. And then let's customize this thing a little bit. Let's make this white so it actually matches with the livery. And then I guess that would cover stuff up. That's pretty nice because it's more racing of the racing livery. The carbon fiber stinky. Let's go with that, I guess. On the front, is this one of the cars where like the customization doesn't do much? Okay, yeah, kind of. But I guess I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I kind of prefer the black rather than the carbon fiber. Over here, I'd rather go carbon fiber. The rims, there's only one. And here, I guess we'll stay stock. There, see, the issue is I just much prefer the black over the carbon fiber. I mean, I know carbon fiber is black, but I mean, like, you know what I mean. That's bad. I think in honor of Black Panther, we have to go with the bloody big wing or whatever, right? That's the thing. I mean, I don't watch much racing game YouTube at all, but one thing I do know is the big spoiler, haha funny, right? There you go. And there's that. And vanities? I think we've already got vanities on, I guess. I'm fairly certain. You can see the ones we've got. We got the letter tires, red smoke, Japanese nitro to match the, you know, the red and white. The white underglow, the black window tint, trap spangled banner. Sweet and icy over trap spangled banner any day. And you know what? Maybe we'll put on, yeah, why not? Actually, no, never mind. There we go. Let's put some parts on this thing and then let's take it into a race. Wait a minute. Wait. Who is the... Wait. 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 I mean, that isn't... speaking of SidWaj liveries, I guess. 100% Supra? What? That's kind of cool. No, is that a... Oh, I thought that was another... I mean, that one says sideways. Close enough. What? No way. Okay. SidWaj viewer caught out in the wild. Crazy. This thing is pretty rapid. I mean, the Porsche was the, like, the iconic car that they were using for the promotion of the game. They had all of the promotion stuff was for this. Let's take it into a race. And you know what? We're on a Forsberg track. Let's take it into a Forsberg race. I enjoyed the Forsberg races mostly, I guess. And then we'll take it into a normal race, I guess, after that, right? Street. This is street. Yeah, let's go street. Here we go. I've just clocked in kind of an odd, like, it's got like a black racing stripe or like a gray racing stripe over the black, which looks interesting for sure. It's really like a, I want to say GP. I mean, just the Union Jack with the 4 looks very like a racing GP kind of livery. This thing definitely isn't an amazing car, given that me and the Soline S1 is speeding past. I've got Nitro Chemist on as well. But the Porsche looks very cool, and this livery just is very cool, you know. I've talked about it recently, how both BlackPanthaa, Elongo, Asma, and a few others, they're in the cinematic trailer for the Crew 2. That's wild to me. In the cinematic trailer. Huge. And then to have a livery, an official livery in the game, given it's absolutely hidden, right? Like, no wonder the title says secret livery, because this thing is absolutely hidden in the livery roster. But yeah, you can go for this, the BlackPanthaa livery, to have a livery in the Crew 2, absolutely insane. And I've talked about how, you know, I'm not owed it, not at all. You know, I consider myself the quote-unquote face of the Crew 2. But it's always too goofy to say, right? Like, say, I call myself the face of the Crew 2, right? But, you know, I don't think I'm entitled to a livery or entitled to being in the cinematic trailer. But I do every now and then think, how wild would it be if I was? I mean, already to begin with, I was part of the quote-unquote viral marketing of the announcement for the Crew 3. The first ever public confirmation of the Crew 3 was in my Twitter replies. And then me and the Crew 2, that little Twitter section, was put in all of the gaming articles. IGN, Kotaku, you know, Gaming Bolt, I want to say, all of those had me and all of that stuff in the thing. Crazy, wild to me. And you know what? We're starting off big for the Crew 3. Let's hope. You know, I'm not exactly gonna voice Hero Jr., but it would be cool because, you know, I basically just appeared in the chase, right? That's when I started making videos and stuff. And I only started being in touch with Ubisoft, like, end of the first year of the motor park. I've only just sprung, you know, 50,000 subscribers. Most definitely still a small YouTuber, but it'd be nice to be in just something to do with the Crew 3, I guess. Next race. Also, I just realized, didn't we make the back of the car white in customization? But the livery seems to... It didn't originally, but it seems to have gone over it now. Unless, like, the spoiler changed that. I don't know what kind of happened there. The very back of the car. Right, let's get to the starting grid. And I mean, you know, if the Mazda RX-7 FC was to be in the Crew 3, and they did just recreate the Mazda RX-7 FC livery, but with the SidWaj, okay, whatever, right? It's whatever. I don't expect it. I'm not entitled to it. If it didn't happen, I'd be like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, billion-dollar Ubisoft company didn't include me in their, like, multi-million-dollar video game. You know, I guess that makes sense, right? I guess that makes sense. I may do a video soon on when we're hearing stuff for the Crew 3, because, God, we are hearing nothing right now. And people are so divided in my audience as well. I get some people, when I made the Crew 3 videos, some people be like, oh my god, Sid milked the Crew 3. Sid made too many videos on the Crew 3. And then now, to this day, I've got people being like, Sid, we don't care about the Crew 2. Make more Crew 3 videos. I can't win. I can't win. You know, I can't win. I suppose, you know, as numbers grow, there's always going to be someone who's upset by something, statistically speaking, and it's whatever, right? That's fair. That's fair. You know, who cares, really, right? Interesting thing, though. Crew 3, people like it, people don't like it. As in, the information about it. The information, as if it wasn't just, like, one trailer and, like, one article. Damn it. I've talked about a fair bit, right? It would be really cool if they, did creator vanity bundles. So, hear me out. BlackPanthaa, AR-12, Jack Ultramotive. Maybe me, but like, you know, whatever. But, you know, maybe do a livery. I mean, BlackPantha's already got a livery, so that's fair. Maybe do a livery for the other ones. But, do something along the lines of, you know, because a summit car for a creator, that would be way too complicated to do. But a vanity bundle for a creator, that feels doable, right? Just go to BlackPanthaa and be like, hey, pick 4 vanities, let us know, you know, give him a list. These are the vanities that you're allowed to pick from. Pick those vanities, and then just put them on a car and call it the BlackPanthaa bundle, you know? And just make it a trade. Be like, hey, do like 2 videos on it, and you'll get a vanity bundle. Same with AR-12. Go to AR-12, hey, pick, these are the cars you can pick. Pick a car. He picks a car. You go, okay, these are the vanities that can go on that car. Pick like 4 vanities. Picks the vanities, whack it in the game. Call it the AR-12 bundle, you know, get him to promote it to the audience, whatever. I mean, at this rate, we're going into the Crew 3, so any ideas I have for the Crew 2, I want to do the features we didn't get. Stuff like buying homes, changing characters. Crew 2 is virtually over, so that's unfortunate for sure. But that's about it for this video. I'll see you boys in the next one. Have an amazing rest of the day, boys. Thank you to popular members, especially thank you to famous members. And an insane thank you to star member TK Troller, Danimal the Manimal, and Angelo GTO. That's about it from me, boys, in a bit.